Yes, so let's start with a problem on mean. So what all problems did you guys do last time? Did you start with the workbook?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
ma'am.
Okay, so you just like did some solved examples, okay, from how to solve section. Okay. Ritu, yeah, we'll be done by 4:30 actually. Definitely be done by 5. We'll be done before 5 only. I think around 4:30, 4:45 we should be done. Cool. So we'll start with the first problem itself. So marks obtained by 30 students of class 10 of a certain school uh, in mathematics paper consisting of 100 marks are presented. Find the mean of the marks obtained by the students. So one student has got like 10 marks, one student got 20, 3 students have scored 36, and you're given all of the details. Number of students who have scored these many number of marks.
We used this for doing the sum last time.
Oh, you already did this problem. Okay.
Yeah, this one.
All right. Then what about this one? Percentage distribution of female teachers, ये distribution के साथ.
No, we haven't done this one.
ठीक है. Do 14.1.2 then. Let's start with this. Do this guys. क्या अभी 3-6 हो रहा है ना? Finish it up. Calculation के लिए थोड़ा time लग सकता है, making the table and all that. Do it. Finish it up by 3-8. 3-8 or 3-9. ठीक है. Quickly.
Ma'am, 2 methods, right? And not the step deviation one.
No, you don't have step deviation.
So just
have like so do this one with direct method, and then the next problem, दूसरा problem, you can do it with assumed mean. So इसके लिए use the direct method. एक ही method से 2 to 3 minutes में हो जाना चाहिए. Okay. किसी को doubt है in how to do it or something like that? अगर doubt है तो let me know. I'll solve it with you guys. Otherwise, yeah, quickly solve it and yeah, send the answer. Okay. Pratham, okay.
So, ma'am, if we don't have, ma'am, so this it is like step division method, ma'am. We don't have, yeah, now.
So I mentioned, right, like just use the direct method only. For this particular problem, use the direct method only. I've written it here also.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, Rishit has already sent in his answer. Good stuff. Good job, Rishit. Like that was quite fast. That's nice. Rest of you also quickly. So direct method में, what is the formula that you're going to use? So mean will be equal to. Hey Tasha, you just joined. We are going to, yeah, I thought we'll just revise mean, like we'll do 1 or 2 problems about mean, and then I'll start with median and mode. So we're doing 14.1.2. You have to find the mean and you're given the frequency distribution table here. I mentioned do it with direct method. So a different problem, we'll do it using assumed method. Assumed mean method, okay. So mean will be equal to, yes, sigma fi xi by sigma fi. Good. Avni, Mihika have also sent in their answers. Okay, all of you are getting very close answers, but decimal may change ho raha hai. Manasvi, you to like completely rounded it off only. Solve it. Okay, so let's do this. So this is the formula that you have to use. How do you find xi? Like, what does xi mean in this formula?
The class mark?
Yes, absolutely. It's the class mark. So how would you find the class mark? Let's start with 15 to 25.
15 plus 25 by 20.
Yes. So class mark is the beach wala midpoint of the whole class. So if it is 15 to 25, the class mark will be sorry, so sorry, excuse me. Yeah, class mark is going to be, thank you, the average of both of these. So it will be 15 plus 25 by 2. Absolutely. So find out the class marks for each of it. So the best way to find mean is going to be by expanding the table. So let me just start with the whiteboard. Share. Okay. So this is 14.1.2. So you're given percentage of female teachers. You're given the frequency. So this will be F. This is your class. So yahan se you'll find your class marks X, and then find Fx. So once you do the calculations in the table itself, it gets really easy to yeah, just do a final calculation at the end of this thing. It's more organized this way. So we draw the table. Okay. So the values you given are, first one is you've got 15 to 25. The frequency you're given is 6. Then 25 to 35 is 11. And 35 to 45 is 7. Okay, so the answer a lot of you are getting are 39 point, and I've gotten like so many different answers in this range only. Some got 39.4, 39.7, 39.14, like aise aa raha tha. I think majority of you are getting 39.71. Yeah, so that would be the answer. 45 to 55 is 4. Then 55 to 65 is also 4. And finally 65 to 75 is 2. And 75 to 85 is 1. Okay, so this is like your given data. Is say you find the class mark 15 to 25. This would be 15 plus 25 by 2. That will be equal to 5 plus 5, 10. 40 by 2 will be 20. Similarly, calculation karke, you will get this is going to be 30. This will be 40. This will be 50, 60, 70, and 80. And fx is basically f into x. So you've got your f here, you've got your x here. Donon ko multiply karke you need to find. So 6 into 20, 120. 11 into 30, 330. 7 into 40, 280. 4 into 50 is 200. This is 240. 2 into 70 is 140, and 1 into 80 is 80. Okay. So the formula for mean is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Okay. Calculation में error आ रहा था. Manasvi and Rishit have clarified. Yes. So the crux of the chapter, you will only have to figure out, take care of two things. One is learn all the formula and the method and the processes. Like basically get the formula right. You have to figure out, like learn the formula, memorize the formula. And the second is, while doing the problem, you need to take care of the calculation. So इसमें, as long as you just keep following the process, you will get the right answer. इतना पूरा strategy का कोई, there's nothing to do with strategy. You're thinking, oh, how do I go with this? You need to know the formula, and then you need to do each of these calculations correctly, and you'll get it off. Okay. So the symbol sigma means sum. So basically you have to divide the sum of all fx by the sum of all f. So find out what is the sum of all f. So sigma f will be equal to 35 आ रहा है क्या? So that 22 plus 6 28, 32, 32 plus 3 is 35. Okay. And sigma fx, इसका sum कितना आ रहा है? Sigma fixi? Rishit,
1390.
1390. Okay, सबका वही आ रहा है. Good. So once you find the sum, and this way it's easier, right? Like instead of adding it all horizontally, table में ही add कर लो, बहुत आसान है. So put the values in the formula for mean. There'll be 1390 divided by 35. And when you solve this, you should get what? 39.71, yeah? Yeah, 39.71. This should be your answer. Okay? Cool. Anybody has any doubts? Sabko aa gaya 39.71? Mika, Avni has got 39.4. Like thoda sa calculation mein hi kuch.
I had actually calculated it as 1380, but I checked again and it's 190.
Haan. Cool. Ritisha got 33.4. Acha. You need to check calculation, Ritisha, like kuch to addition mein hai. Shankadeep, yes, 39 point, अच्छा 17 आ रहा है. नहीं, 71 होना चाहिए. Check. So again, like as long as you know this particular formula, as long as this you're applying correctly, and if you do these additions and this multiplication, finding out every fx correctly, you'll get your final answer. Okay, so that is the part you need to take care of. Cool. So this is the direct method. Next, we'll look at assumed mean method. Let's see the question first. Okay. Ritisha, 39.71 आना चाहिए. Check it. 14.1.3. So distribution below shows the number of wickets taken by bowlers in one-day cricket matches. Find the mean number of wickets by choosing a suitable method. So this you can do it using assumed mean method. Should be all right. So you given the table, number of wickets 20 to 60, 60 to 100, 100 to 150, number of bowlers 7, 5, 16. Okay. So these are your different classes that you're given, and niche number of bowlers would be your frequency F. So find out, use assumed mean method for this. So assumed mean में क्या करोगे?
And the classes are not equal.
Yeah, the range is not equal.
20 to 60, 60 to 100. अच्छा, यहाँ से change हो रहा है 100 to 150. अगर range equal नहीं है So what method are you going to use? Range nahi, sorry. If the class intervals are not equal, then what would be the right method to use? Will you be able to use the assumed mean method?
No. Ma'am, we need to get them to equal classes, right?
See, if it is not a continuous classes, then you can get them to equal classes. But here, because you don't have your individual data, see 20 to 60 के बीच में 7 है, 60 to 100 के बीच में 5 bowlers are there. अभी 100 to 150 there are 16 bowlers. If you want to consider only 100 to 140, how are you going to change the frequency? Because you don't have that information, no? Like 140 150 ke beech mein there may be only one bowler, it may be like 10 bowlers, it may be 7 bowlers. That particular information we don't have. We don't know how to split this into the two intervals. So this, like, you can't change anything about the intervals themselves, but there is one method of mean that does not depend on your class size. Which method is that?
Step deviation.
It's assumed mean.
Assumed mean. Assumed mean does not depend on this thing.
Step deviation.
Step deviation. Step deviation का formula क्या है step deviation में?
The direct one, because in assumed mean I have the A.
See, assumed mean and step deviation, दोनों में you are taking into account the class width, right? Like final formula में भी you're finding the mean, you're adding the assumed mean with your, you know, sigma fi ui, you know, where u is like d by h. So direct method will make most sense, because no matter what the class width is, you're going to take the center, like x ka value is going to be the central point of that particular class. Step deviation, you can absolutely not use it at all, because you are going to multiply it in the end by the class width. But yeah, in these kind of cases, direct method is the best way that you can go about with. Yeah. Cool. Mean, again, like direct method abhi already kar liya na, so let's not do it. You guys can do it for practice. Survey was conducted. Okay, this is your different this thing. Hadoop 14.1.5. Actually, 14.1.5 also skip it. Let's not do it.
Ma'am, can you repeat why we should use direct method for the questions which have unequal classes?
Because direct method, it does not depend on the class width itself. You know, you're not multiplying the class width or using the class width, you know, for any kind of calculation there. So direct method may, you are basically assuming that all of the frequencies centered around the class mark, around the central value, and you're just taking that particular value. So since it's not dependent on the class width, direct use kar sakte ho. Okay. Let's look at this. Do this one. So this is your frequency distribution, 14.1.6. I'll just mark it here. This particular part. Do it using assumed mean method. So you given your frequency distribution, 100 to 120, 120 to 140, 140 to 160, 160 to 180, and 180 to 200. And you're given the number of workers who are earning this much amount of daily wages. So ठीक है, फटाफट कर लो, and then we'll move on to median and then mode and then median. Yeah. Forgot. Okay. How many of you have do not remember how to use the assume mean method? Can raise your hand or you can tell me. Okay. ठीक है. ठीक है. I'll do it with you guys on the whiteboard then. Array. Okay. So we're doing 14.1.6. Can anyone help me with what the distribution is?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 100 to 120.
अच्छा एक मिनट हाँ. Let me just put the table. Okay, so your classes are 100 to 120.
100 to 120. 120 to 140.
120 to 140. Okay.
Ma'am, up to 220 is the class width.
Okay, cool. 60 to 180 and 180 to 200. Okay. And frequency 100 to 120 ka?
12.
12. Okay.
14.
14.
8.
8.
6.
6.
10.
10. All right. Thank you. Okay. So assumed mean method में, like the hint is in the name itself. Assumed mean matlab you are assuming the mean. So how do you assume, like, okay, what, okay, before that again, we'll just like with all your mean, find out the class marks also, fill out the X. What would be the class mark for 100 to 120?
110.
110. 120 to 140?
130.
130.
130. Next.
150.
Yes.
150.
Next.
170 and 190.
170 and 190.
190. Yes. Okay. Next. To assume what the mean is, like what do you mean by mean? What value is it usually? What value do you usually find the mean to be?
Average.
Average, right? Average का मतलब kind of in the middle value. Yes, Pratham has mentioned. एक मिनट यहाँ पे कुछ तो हो रहा है. What happened? Rudra, we are doing 14.1.6. We're discussing assumed mean method. And क्या हुआ? Mohak, what happened? Is it not visible to you?
No, it's fine now. It's fine now.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So coming back to assume mean method, average is usually the middle value, right? So if these are your class marks, now यहाँ पे now the frequency is distributed in such a way that there is more number of observations in 120 to 140 and 100 to 120, like pehle wala part, right? So we know that it's not going to be in the dead center, but we'll assume the mean to be the central value. So यहाँ पे what will be the assumed mean? A will be equal to
150.
150. Yes. So this is the central value. So let A equal to 150. So in this case, you're assuming the mean to be 150, but you know that, you know, frequency is like not distributed uniformly. So using this 150, you will find by how much all of it has deviated by, and using the deviation, you're going to find your final mean ka value. So first step is assume the central value as your assumed mean, A equal to 150. Then find out the deviation D. So deviation is simply how much your class mark is deviating from your assumed mean. So D will be equal to x minus A. So so the D1 will be equal to 110 minus 150. So this is going to be minus 40. So you just have to keep looking for x minus A for each case. So similarly, the D2 is going to be 130 minus 150, which is minus 20. 150 minus 150, this will be 0. Then 170 minus 150 is 20. And 190 minus 150 is 40. Once you have your deviations, you are going to find the standard, the f into d wala value. Yeah, line. So calculate the f into d for each one.
480.
Yes. It will be minus 480.
Minus 480.
Huh.
Minus.
It's I didn't so ma'am, this A, ma'am, it's how to get it, ma'am, like A.
So d is x minus a. So first step is you need to assume, like, you know, mean is going to be somewhere in the center, right? But you don't know the exact value. So you assume the central value of all your class marks. We're saying, okay, assumed mean, we are assuming the mean to be 150. Iske baad, we're seeing, okay, by how much is the mean deviating? So this is what your deviations are. D will be equal to x minus a. So x1 is 110. So x1 minus a will be 110 minus 150. So इसलिए your first deviation is minus 40. Next,
Okay.
x2 minus 150. तो ऐसे हर एक का find out करना है. And then finally you will find f into d.
Okay,
Yeah?
ma'am.
Pratami is saying, so value would be negative, right? Yes, the value will be negative, but we don't really mind it. Okay, so f into d is minus 480. Next one, this is going to be minus 280.
280.
This is going to be
0, 120, 400.
20 and 400.
400.
Na? So now you've
Ma'am,
got your
the
FD values
assume
also.
meme- Ma'am, the assume meme could be any of the memes, right?
It could be anything, but usually it's taken somewhere in the center. So if you have like even number of values, then you can take, you know, any one of the two central values.
Okay.
We
ma'am.
will get the same answer if we take either of the values in even.
Yeah, ideally you should get the same answer. Yeah, because
Okay.
once you're finding the deviations, it'll get adjusted. So if I take 130, my D values are going to change, because then I'm going to get minus 20, and, you know, they're going to be concentrated a little more on the positive side. So then in the final calculation, you'll get 130 plus something. In this case, you may get 150 minus something. You know, like the calculations, the mathematics is such that it'll get adjusted. Okay. So in the assumed mean method, what is the formula for mean? Mean is equal to
Assume mean plus
A
the direct
plus
method.
Plus sigma,
sigma
fi di
fi
upon
di
sigma
upon sigma
fi.
fi.
sigma fi. Absolutely. So यहाँ पे we have our A value that we have assumed. We have our, do we have sigma fi di? इसको add करके देखना पड़ेगा. And sigma fi, फिर इसको add करके देखना पड़ेगा. So find out all these values and then find out what is the final answer.
Fi is 50 and FIDI is minus 240.
Oh, okay. 50 आया क्या ये? 14,
Yes.
24, 24, 44, 50, yes. And FIDI is?
Minus 240.
Minus 240 आया. Okay. So everybody cross check if these are the values that you got. I'm not verifying, I'm just like taking your word for it. So by substituting, you will get A as 150 that we initially assumed equal to nahi, what was that? Plus sigma FIDI is minus 240 upon sigma FI is 50. So just do this calculation, मिल जाएगा final answer.
Minus 1.8.
Minus 1.8 is not your final mean, no?
Ma'am, I got something like 145.2.
Yes, ma'am, even I got that.
That sounds to be correct because this is 150 minus 4 point कुछ तो आ रहा है 4.8 आएगा. That will be equal to 145.2 is the correct answer. Yes. Awesome. Hey, you got 145.5. अरे decimals में कुछ तो ये आ रहा है. Must be in the calculation.
Ma'am, like in exams, ma'am, like it's after that point if it's like ma'am 2-3 का difference है ma'am after the point का वाला number ma'am उसमें अगर ma'am 2-3 का difference है तो ma'am is it our like it will be right or wrong ma'am in exam?
It depends on how much of a difference. Like honestly, if someone got 145.27 and somebody took 145.28, then not a problem. 0.01 ka difference hai. Like some might have rounded off, some must have not rounded off. But if someone's getting 145.2 and 145.8, तभी तो थोड़ा ज़्यादा difference है ना. Then again, I would say like I would personally mark it wrong. Like if it's more than 0.1, 145.2, 145.3, that also I don't mind. But yeah, so if the difference is a lot, then it'll be marked as wrong.
Okay.
See, if you're getting difference in decimals due to rounding off, the same thing applies to your surface area, volume, areas related chapter also. Ki like pi equal to 22/7. If you take 3.1 versus 3.14, rounding off में उसकी वजह से if you're getting a difference, then people like we don't really mind it. But in this case, it's all terminating decimals only. There is no rounding off required at all. So in this case, you should not get a difference answer. Okay. Pratham, you should get positive क्योंकि 150 minus 4.8 is positive ना 145.2 आना चाहिए. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So this is your assumed mean method. Step deviation, I think it is a deleted portion as far as I remember. Do you guys want to go over that also? Or should we go over it like at the end in case we finish off the chapter, then we can go over it. What do you say?
It's after the chapter we can finish.
ठीक है. We'll focus on the important parts and then we'll look at step deviation after that. Cool. All right. All right. Now coming to finding the, let's do mode first and then we'll do median after that. Because mode is like a easier concept as compared to median. What do you mean by mode? Like 9th, maybe you guys had mode, right? So what do you mean by mode?
It is like
yes.
its highest frequency.
Yes. You got the most occurring. Yes, the most occurring. Most occurring matlab which the observation that has the highest frequency, right? Simple enough. So if you are given a set of values, if I give you some random set of values, if I say between 3, 3, 7, 5, 2, which one is the mode?
3.
3. That's occurring the most number of times. But count karke you'll be able to do it. But if you had a frequency distribution table with different classes, in that case, how are you going to find the mode? Because the frequency, like if you look at the highest frequency, from the data you are only going to get, oh, which one, like which interval has the maximum frequency. So usse you will get a hint that acha, mode lies between say 140 to 150 depending on the given data, but is it 142, 145, like which particular which exact value it is, that how are you going to find out? You have a specific formula for it. Okay, so this is the formula for mode. Acha guys, let's focus on mode abhi and ogive like baad mein dekhte hain. Okay, we'll focus on median. Ogive comes under median, so when we look at median, that's when we'll do it. And either way, ogive is like a really easy concept. It's not anything complicated. Okay, all right, so the formula for mode is L plus f1 minus f0 upon 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. Okay, so L is the lower limit of the modal class. H, like the one you're multiplying, is the class size. And you only need to figure out 3 frequencies, not even 3. You just need to figure out, oh, which is the modal class, and all of the other values in the formula are related to that particular class. Okay, so once you figure out what is the modal class, you will get frequency of the modal class, and then uska ek upar or ek niche. That's it. Hayat is asking, what is modal class? What do you think? What do you think is the modal class? We're talking about mode, or usme se we're looking at modal class. Huh. Yes, Manasvi?
The one that has the highest frequency.
Exactly. See? So once you get the modal class, figure out the value. What is L? What is H? What is F1 is the frequency of modal class, and then uska ek upar or ek niche wala frequency. That's all you need to find out. Okay. Yes, absolutely. We'll do one example problem. Let's check. Finding the mode. Okay. All right. So this is a direct question. Find the mode of the given set of data. Let's look at question number 4, you guys. So you're given these class intervals and you're given the frequency. Okay. So once you have the table, which is the modal class isme?
300 to
400.
300 to 400. So maximum frequency 28, 15, 20, 30, 25. 30 is like the maximum frequency. Matlab, this is the modal class, 300 to 400. So now we know that your mode is going to lie somewhere in between 300 to 400 ke beech mein. Okay. So now let's find out the mode. What was the formula to find out the mode? So I will highlight this. This is the modal class. Ye pata chala. So find out like what mode is equal to L plus kya tha? F1 minus
F0.
F0 upon
1 minus
2f1 minus
2f1
f0 minus f2
minus F0
whole
minus
into
F2
h.
into h. Whole matlab only this particular fraction. L ko akela jod dena chahiye. Okay. So now if you remember the formula, write down the formula and then side mein make note of each value. Okay, first hai L. So yahan pe in this context L will be equal to what?
300.
300.
300
L is
to
the
400.
lower limit of the modal class. 300 to 400 nahi hoga. L is just the lower limit. So once you've identified this is the modal class, L will be equal to its lower limit, which is 300. Next,
How to
F.
find that? It's
Modal class, how to find out? मतलब जिसका भी maximum frequency है सब में से, that will be the modal class.
okay.
ठीक है. So once you get the modal class, L is the lower limit of that class. Then F1. F1 is this. This is F1,
30.
frequency of the
30.
modal class. This is 30. Then F0 or F0,
20.
इसके ऊपर वाला 1 के पहले 0 आएगा तो उसके preceding 1. So this is 20. 0, 1, 2. This is like pretty straightforward. Next F2,
25.
25. और क्या चाहिए? H.
100.
H is
100.
class
100.
size. So 400 minus 300 is 100. So now you have all of the values. So just put in these values in the formula, do the calculation, मिल जाएगा mode. So इसमें crux of this thing is just finding the modal class. Once you identify what is the modal class, you will get all of these variables ka values from this table. So it's going to be 300 plus F1 is 30 minus 20 upon 2 into 30 is 60 minus 20 minus 25 into 100. Calculate kar lo. Okay. Pratham, of course we need F2 because denominator में आ रहा है ना इधर F2. Okay, so 366.66666 basically. कुछ लोगों ने 366.66 देखा. Some people have mentioned 366.67, 366.7. Okay. Yeah. So that seems to be the answer. So doing the calculation, 30 minus 20, you'll get 10 upon 60 minus 20 is 40. 40 minus 25 is 15 into 100. Yeah. 2 by 3 into 100 is, so you basically you'll get 300 plus 66.67. So 366.67 is the correct answer. Awesome. Good, good, good. So Sanat, Aradhya, Krish, Soumya, Avni, Murtaza. Nice. Good stuff.
Ma'am, I'm
Okay,
a bit
Rudra is
confused. How did we find H?
H is the class size, width of the class. So width of the
Okay.
class is higher limit minus lower limit, 400 minus 300.
Ma'am, if the class width is unequal, then we take the modal classes, right?
1 second, Manasvi, barely audible. Increase volume. Yeah.
Ma'am, if the class sizes are not equal, then we take the H as the one of the model class, right?
Yeah, but like in mode wala problems, you will not get unequal class widths. Usually you won't, because then it'll get a little complicated. Pratham, are you sure you added 300 plus kiya ki 300 minus kiya? Check that.
Ma'am, so in what types of sums will we get the class width to be unequal?
Mostly mean only. Because all other cases, it does depend on the class width, it being uniform, this distribution. So
if it is unequal, then we just use the first one.
direct method only for mean. Mode or median ke liye your the things they won't be unequal. Yeah. Mika says you took F1 as 28. Nay. So Mika, it's directly frequency of the preceding class and frequency of the next class. So it's not you don't have to look at the ascending or descending order of the frequency. So only for the modal class you look at maximum. Acha, F1 matlab modal class itself you took it to be 28. Acha. Isliye, yeah. But 30 is the highest na, isliye. Pratham, you added. तो फिर कहाँ? Check, no? See if all these values that you took are correct. L should be equal to 300, F1 30, F0 20 and F2 25 and H should be 100. Okay. अगर ये values सारे correct है तो check your formula. See if you put the values correctly in the formula. Plus ka minus, minus ka plus. Like there you shouldn't. 300 plus, so basically minus 200 by 3 nahi hai na. You should get 300 plus 200 by 3. Tabhi 300 plus 66.67 aayega. So I think in the signs only there was some issue. Just check. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Any doubts in mode? Okay, we'll do one more problem. I want you guys to do it on your own. Huh? Do you want to revise the formula again? Mode ka formula?
No, ma'am.
सबको आ गया mode का formula? Shall I pick someone at random? Just who's there? Ayush. Ayush, what is the formula for finding mode? Ayush Jena, are you there? Arey, Ayush, are you there? Is your like mic camera not working? Okay, who can say what is the formula for finding mode?
Ma'am, it's L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H.
Yes, awesome, absolutely. Okay, cool. So now we'll have to find mode, no? Mean, 14.1.3. So following data gives 14.1.13, sorry. So following data gives information on the observed lifetimes in hours of 225 electrical components. So these are the lifetimes and this is the frequency. So 10 components have lifetimes between 0 to 20 hours, 35 have between 20 to 40 hours and so on. So determine the modal lifetimes of the components. So basically you need to find the mode of this data that is given. Okay. Quickly, I'll give you guys a head start of like 1-2 minutes. Do it and then I'll do it on the whiteboard. This is a direct application of the formula itself. Step 1, figure out what is the modal class, and step 2, get all the variables ka values in the formula. Step 3, put it in and calculate. That's it. Okay, kar lo fadafat.
How do we find H? I forgot.
H is the class width.
Okay.
So your class width, so lower limit minus upper limit of your class.
Ma'am, so FO is नीचे वाला कि ऊपर वाला frequency?
ऊपर वाला. ऊपर वाला. See, 0, 1, 2 comes in order, no? So F0 will be, F1 is your modal class. So F0 is ek upar and F2 is ek niche. So take it in line, F0, 1, 2.
Okay.
Wow, Avni has already sent in her answer. Okay. Modal class. Okay. Anshika has also sent in. Both of you. Okay. Shardul has also sent in. Very good. Good stuff. Okay. Now that people are starting to get it. What is the modal class? Rishit and Manasvi, no, you guys are so far off. See, one hint to test whether you've got the right answer or not, or at least to figure out if you've gotten it close to the right answer is check it. So first, what is the modal class in Mese? Yes, 60 to 80. Because if you look at the frequency, 61 has the highest frequency, na? 61 has the highest frequency, which means that this is the modal class. So your final answer also should be lying in between 60 to 80 only. Murtaza, okay. Check your calculation. 66. Manasu, you took H as 100. Acha. That could have been an issue. Okay. So yeah, your final answer will lie between 60 to 80. So that is like one check. Yes, Mihika, I would suggest like you. No, wait. All right. All of you getting pretty close. I think the answer is 65.625. Okay. All right. So let's compare what you guys. So now that this is the modal class, L will be equal to 60. So this is F1. So iska preceding, this will be F0 and this is going to be F2. Yeah. So F1 equal to 61. F0 will be equal to 52. Iske 0 is less than 1 and 2 is more than 1. So F2 will be equal to 38. And iske alawa you will need H. H is the class size. So in this case, it is going to be 80 minus 60 equal to 20. So plug in all the values. You should get mode is equal to 60 plus F1 61 minus 52 upon 2 into 61 kitna? 122 minus 52 minus 38 into H is 20. So iska calculate karke you need to get the final answer as 65.625 is what people are getting. So check it. Okay. Rishit has gotten it. Okay. Hate, yes. Sanat, yes. Manasvi, check your calculation. Shreya, yes. Soumya, yes. Mihika also needs to check your calculation. Rudra, yes. Pratim, yes. Hate, yes. Okay. Pratim got it. Good, good. Ritu also got it. Yes. So 61 minus 52, numerator में इधर 9 आएगा upon 122 minus 52 is 70. 70 minus 38 is 32. Into 20 is 4 8s are 4 5s are 45 upon 8. Yeah. So 60 plus 5 point kuch to aega. Yeah, 65.65 is the right answer, you guys. Yes. Good, 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 good stuff. Oh, actually, you just took 9 by 8 or 5 by 8. Yeah, 5 by 8. Yeah. Manasvi, yes. See, your maximum frequency आ रहा है 60 to 80 के बीच में ना, which means that a particular lifetime, which is the mode of the data, is lying in between 60 to 80 only. Yeah. So the mode will have to be between 60 to 80. That's like a quick check. So even in the case of median, when we do median, just like in mode, median maybe you need to find out something called a median class. So your final answer should lie in between the median class only. So if you're getting like 80 point something, like in your modal class is 60 to 80. If it is outside of 60 to 80, it means that, okay, there's some calculation mistake or something you've done. So that will be like a very good way to do a sanity check if you're getting the correct answer or not. Cool. Okay. Another problem of mode, you guys? Hate says this class is a model for other classes. Wow. It's actually 4 o'clock now. We have half an hour. Should we do median then? Median is slightly more.
Okay, ma'am.
But how are you feeling with mode? Abhi thoda confidence aaya?
Ma'am.
Easy hai na? Good, good, good. All right. Now coming to the median. We'll just quickly go over the method, and then as you do the problems, thoda aur clarity aa jayega, and that way you'll be able to get it also. Okay. What do you mean by median? Median of any data?
I'm the middlemost observation.
So median is the central value. Like it's literally the observation in the middle. What is the difference between average and median? So mean or average is also like the center value, no? Median be center value hai. So what's the difference between the average and the median? Why do we have two different values? Hate says average is not actually the center. Hey, if your mic is working, can you speak? It'll be easier. Then we can have like a proper discussion. So what's the difference between median and average fair? If average is not...
In some cases, the median can it's not always if it is 0 to 100, the median is the median is always 60, but the average can sometimes be 40 or sometimes 60 or sometimes even 75 or something like that.
So what is the average depending on? Oh, Muthusa has sent in an answer. Muthusa, can you tell the answer? Can you speak?
So average involves, so to find the average, you always need to look at the values of all the observations. But if you have to find the median, you just have to see how many observations are there. And based on that, you can find out the median by the median observation.
Yes, absolutely. I think you're getting there. Manasvi, I was discussing, I'd asked, what is the difference between mean or average and the median? So mean takes into account the whole range of values. So if you have like a range of values between 10 and 20, so mean may be somewhere around 15 or 16. But suddenly if I add another observation 40, then your mean is going to jump all the way to, like 10 or 40 ke beech mein, somewhere in the 30. But median always it doesn't matter what your values are. It completely depends on the total number of values you have. So if you have a set of 15 values, 7th value is always going to be the median. So now instead of the end value being 20, even if I take 40 there, my median is still going to be right at the center. Like it's going to center at around like 15 or 16. Okay, so that is basically the main difference between mean and median. Like that's the reason you have two different quantities for mean and median. Okay. Mean is awesome when you are trying to find you look at average of your class marks, because you know that class marks are always going to be between 10 and 20, 0 to 100 or 0 to 80. So whenever you know that there's a minimum value and a maximum value, it's good to find out the mean. Like mean will give you a good measurement of where is the group at. But when the range can swing wildly either way, then a good value to hold on to. Like for example, abhi 10th ke baad 11th 12th, uske baad once you do BTech, you'll be looking at jobs, right? In order to figure out which branch, which stream, which college. In that case, let's say you want to compare the salaries of different people, different. Okay, IIT, say somebody who's graduated, what is their salary going to look like? NIT, say somebody who's graduated, what is their salary going to look like? BIT, say someone graduated, what is their salary going to look like? So in that kind of a situation, it's good to look at the median value. Like whenever you're doing a search on the internet also, good to look at the median value, because that will give you more of a central value. So the median may be, let's say, 50,000 per month. But if, there's only one person who snagged like a really high paying job, like 2 lakh per month with Google or Facebook, because of one person, your mean is going to change to like 60, 70, which will give you a wrong idea about what majority are getting. Yeah. So these are like, some theoretical or contextual differences between mean and median. So Heath has mentioned mean depends on the concentration of value, but median is like the dead center of the value. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. So now let's look at how to find out the median. So when you're given like a random set of values, will you be able to find the median?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, cool. Now, same thing, just like with mode, if you are given a set of, if you're given a frequency distribution table, so let's see how you can find out the median in this case. Okay. So in order to find out the median, you need to make something called a cumulative distribution table. Okay, a cumulative frequency table. Okay, let me just take a example problem with her. Say assumed mean, mode. Okay, so cumulative ka matlab adding all the values that have come before it. Okay, so first we'll deal with just creating a cumulative frequency table, and then after that we'll see how to find out the median from that. Okay, so let's say this is the data set you're given. So you have classes 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and uska associated frequency hai. Now the meaning of this data table is 10 se leke 20 tak uske beech mein you have 3 values. Now 3 times they're occurring. 20 se leke 30 tak you have 5 values. 30 se leke 40 tak you have 4 values. Okay, and like that's what this one's meaning is. When you want to find out a cumulative frequency distribution, you are trying to figure out how many values there are cumulative until this value. Cumulative matlab pura mila ke. So agar 10 to 20 ke beech mein, if there are 3 values, how many are there less than 10?
Ma'am, cumulative is removed from the syllabus.
But median find out karne ke liye you need to know what is a cumulative frequency.
Because it's given in the PDF.
Like if at all you're given this kind of a distribution, you need to first convert it into a cumulative frequency, tabhi median ka formula apply kar sakte ho. Okay, so how many, like what is the frequency for less than 10?
0.
0. Because your lowest value, your 3 values are lying between 10 to 20, na? So 10 se zyada hai. Someone was saying something, kya? No? Okay. So all your values are above 10. So less than 10 will be equal to 0. Then less than 20, how many values do you have?
3.
3 values. उसके बाद you have data less than 30 कितने values है?
8.
हाँ. So less than 30 मतलब you need to consider all of the values that are less than 30. So 10 to 20, whatever values are there are also definitely less than 30, and 20 to 30 के बीच में जो भी है, they are also less than 30. So you're going to add up both of these, 3 plus 5, 8. So similarly, less than 40 कितने हैं?
12.
Yes, 8 values less than 30 plus 30 to 40 के बीच में there are 4 more. So that'll be 12. And less than 50?
19.
19. Less than 60?
25.
19 plus 6, 25. And less than 70?
30.
30. So this is your cumulative frequencies. So cumulative frequency, you are considering all the values cumulatively, matlab all together. So all together up to 20 kitne hai? All together up to 30 kitne hai? All together up to 40. So less than 40, how many are there? So that's what you're checking in this case. Okay. So this is a cumulative frequency distribution table. Okay. Now, how do you find a median from this? Is again, just like with mode, you need to identify which is the median class, and then you need to apply this formula. Okay. So median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF. So n by 2 is basically n is basically the total number of observations. So n is equal to sigma fi basically. Okay, n is the total number of observation. So n by 2 minus CF. CF matlab cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. So once you identify the median class, उसके ऊपर जो है उसका frequency is going to be your cumulative frequency CF upon F. F is the frequency of the median class into H. Okay, so this is the formula. L equal to median equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into H. So just learn this formula. When we do a problem, वो थोड़ा और easy हो जाएगा. So it's L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H.
And so median class is the middle wala class, right? Just like mode.
Yeah, it's the middle wala class. So there is a way to find out what is the median class. So mode is the maximum occurring the class with the maximum frequency, right? Because mode means most the observation that occurs most number of times. Similarly, median class also is a way to identify which is the median class. It's basically सबसे center वाला जो frequency जहाँ पे भी आ रहा है, that's the median class. Manasvi, yes, you need to find CF for all median problems.
And ma'am, what if we have even numbers of class?
So it is not.
We will not get an exact middle, right?
No. So you won't. It's not the middle class based on your class intervals. It is the mid class based on your frequency. Okay. So I'll tell you how to find out the median. So yeah, because of this formula, Manasvi, yeah, you need to find the cumulative frequency. You need to know how to make a cumulative frequency table for all the median problems. Okay. Rishad is asking what is the cumulative frequency graph. I'll do that after we figure out how to find out the median. Okay. So once we do the formula method.
It is deleted, ma'am.
It's deleted. Okay. Then I'll discuss it at the end. Like once you guys are perfect with applying the formulas and everything, we'll do it after that. Manasvi will do a demonstration only. We'll solve a problem using the formula. Okay, so we'll discuss the formula again. Okay. Cool. So find the median of the following set of data. You're given all these different classes and you're given the frequency. Okay. So step 1 is to find out the cumulative frequency. See, if you remember the formula, क्या था formula? इधर ही है. So median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H, right? So L के लिए you need to find out the median class. N by 2, n is simply the total number of frequency, so that you can find out sigma fi क्या है, बस add करके. CF, cumulative frequency of the preceding, like the class preceding the median class. तो इसके लिए you need to find out what is the cumulative frequency. So let me add another column here and find out what is the CF. Yeah. So 0 to 5, less than 5 cumulative frequency क्या होगा? 5.
0.
Less than 5.
5.
0 to 5 के बीच में all of them are less than 5, no? क्या हुआ? Got it?
Ma'am, what?
So what is the cumulative frequency for less than 5?
5.
5. Yeah. Then less than 10?
12.
12.
12. Less than 15?
20, 24, 30, 35, 45.
30,
35,
35, 45. Absolutely. So less than 35, all of them are together, so that sigma fi is 45. Okay. Now find out which is the median class to figure out what is F and what is CF and what is L. Sorry, yeah. If I give you a set of data, so let me give you a random set of values, 3, 7, no, 15 to 20 is probably not the median class. I can't predict right now, but yeah. So 3, 7, 2, 4, 3, 9, 5. In this range of values, how will you figure out what is the median?
You'll start by arranging them in like an ascending order, I guess.
Very good. Yes. First step is to arrange them in ascending order. तो क्या होगा? 2, 3, 3, 2 हो गया, 3 हो गया, 3 हो गया. Then we have 4. Then we've got 5. Then 7, 9. Ascending order में arrange करने के बाद, which is the median?
4.
Okay. तो 4 कैसे find out किया?
You divide like the
Middle
total
में.
number of values by 2, and then you see which one is coming as the middle.
So total number of values is basically sigma f, right? Total number of values, sigma fi by 2. Your sigma fi is basically n. So you find out what is n by 2, and 1, 2, 3, like 7 by 2 is 3.5. So middle value is 4. 3.5 से थोड़ा ऊपर, right? So that is how you find out the median when you've got like a small number of values. So here also, in order to find which is the median class, your step 1 is sorted, where you had to arrange it in ascending order because your class intervals are already in ascending order. So now you just have to do the second step where you need to find what is n by 2 here. तो इसमें the total number of values you have, basically sigma fi is 45. So in this case, what is your n by 2?
22.5.
22.5, right? So 22.5, like 22nd value किस class interval में आ रहा है?
20 to 25.
So 5 values इधर तक आए, 12 values 5 to 10 में है, 20 values 10 to 15 में आ रहा है, 20 से लेके 24. So 20, so you need to find the value which is.
Ma'am, I'm not understanding it.
I'll take it again. Like let me finish the start and then. So 22nd value किधर आ रहा है? 20 values तक 10 to 15 के बीच में आ गए. Then 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th are occurring in this particular this thing, right? So your median class is 15 to 20. Okay, so I'll take it right from the start. I was looking at the chat also. Few of you are asking like, where did I get all these values from and everything? So basically, how do you find the median of any given set of data?
By the formula.
What is the formula?
L plus n by 2 minus C.
No,
F
I'm talking
N
about
by
Summation of fi by 2.
just n by 2.
Like if you are given a random set of values, so that's what I had done here, that if I had given a random set of values 3724 395, अगर इसका median find out करना है, तो first you arrange it in ascending order, फिर in order to find the central value you divide it the total number of values upon 2, n by 2 find out करके, that's how you get it, right?
So these are examples.
This is like just an example. Yeah. So we are doing the same thing for a bigger set of values. Now here, because we've got like only 7 values, आसान हो गया counting से, but the logic we are applying is the same thing. So first step, ascending in, listen. So first step, ascending in, like arranging in ascending order, that though is taken care of because all of your observations are in ascending order. 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, it's in ascending order only. So now your second step is to find out the observation which is at n by 2 place. So if you have a total of 45 observation here, your center is lying at 22.5, right? So you need to find the observation which is in the 22nd place. Okay. So 22nd place mein, where is the observation? So first 5 observations are between 0 to 5. 12 observations are less than 10. So 20 observations tak they are in between 10 to 15. Then 20 ke baad 21st, 22nd, 23rd and 24th. So these 4 observations are lying in between 15 to 20, which means that the 22nd one, the one we are looking for, center mein jo hai, that is lying in between 15 to 20, which is why 15 to 20 is our median class. Now we don't know which particular observation it is, whether it's 15, 16, 17 or 18 or 19 or 20, which is what we are going to find out over here. But we know that the center most observation is lying in between 15 to 20. So this is our median class. समझ में आया?
But Miss, N is supposed to be number of observations, right?
Yes. And
It
number
will
of
be 7 over here, right? Because
Huh,
there are 7 different frequencies.
N is the number of observations, no? What is frequency? Hit. No, like what do you mean by the term frequency? Like if you add up all the
The
frequencies,
number
what
of
are you
times
going
it
to?
occurs.
The number of observations that you have. See what this table means. 0 to 5 का frequency 5 है मतलब the observations that are lying in between 0 to 5, there are 5 of them. So that's what frequency is. So when I add all of them together, the sigma fi is basically is equal to my n, which is the total number of observations.
So this is from 0 to 35, right?
So your observations ka range is, between 0 to 35, and total number of observations you have are 45 of them by adding up all the frequencies.
So it means that 22nd observation is the median.
Yes, 22nd or 23rd, like center mein jo aayega, that is the median. Now we don't know what the observation is because we only know the range where it is falling. We only know the class interval. So we know that it's somewhere in between 15 to 20, but we don't know exactly what it is. So that's why our median class is 15 to 20, which you will find by finding what is n by 2. Yeah?
Can I ask something?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, so n by 2, we got the value as 22.5 over here, right?
Yeah.
In this particular question.
Yeah.
So we have found it between the CF wala column, right?
Yes.
Between, I guess, 20 and 24.
Yes.
So why don't we find it in the class wala column? Because that would be more preferable, no? 20 to 25 के बीच में उसका frequency 6 and then वैसे कुछ.
So this the 22.5 represents you're looking at the 22nd or 23rd observation. Now this is like the observation itself.
Oh.
Okay. Now this can be something else also. In this problem, you're given the values as 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. Now it could have been, if you're looking at rainfall, it could have been something like 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. Like ये तो observation है ना, ये कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. No, so now that we've found out our median class, this is our median class. Okay. Now Manusri asking what is the difference between F and CF? That we'll come to know once we apply the formula. So is it compulsory to find CF for every median problem? Yes. क्योंकि formula में ही है ना, you need this CF value and you need what is the median class. तो इसलिए ये CF column find out करना is important. You will need to do that. ठीक है. So now everybody's understood how to find the median class. Okay. So now once you've found out what is the median class, let's get all of these values. L will be equal to 15. N by 2 will be equal to
22.5.
22.5. CF will be equal to
24.
No. So this CF represents the cumulative frequency preceding. So if this is the median class, इसके ऊपर जो है, this is the
20.
This thing. Yeah. So CF represents 20.
Ma'am, so shouldn't it be CFO or CF1, CF2, something like that?
नहीं, like this is the representation they've given. But then इसके नीचे denominator में F जो है, now this is the frequency of, so this is the frequency of the median class. So this is like the regular frequency that you have to take.
Why this is not 8 and CF is ऊपर वाला frequency ऊपर वाला क्यों नहीं हो सकता?
Because you're trying to find the median, right? So the calculations will have to do with, okay, 20 tak aa gaye, then you need a bit of manipulation to figure out which amongst these four observations is your actual median. So overall में से you're subtracting the CF, so पहले 20 को हटा रहे हो, so that's why you've got n by 2 minus CF divided by your actual frequency of the median class. And finally H is equal to your class size, so 20 minus 15 is 5. Okay, so once you put all the values, okay, Ritu is saying she's got 15.52 and Sanat saying 18.125.
Yeah,
Okay,
even I
Soumya
got
has also got 18.
18.125.
Soumya has also got 18.125. Okay. Manasvi got 68. Again, Manasvi, if your median is lying between 15 to 20, na, तो 15-20 के बीच में होना चाहिए. Okay, Mihika is also getting 18.12. Yeah. So I think the answer should be 18.125. So ideally it should be 15 plus n by 2 is 22.5 minus 20 upon 4 into 5. So 15 plus, this will be 2.5 into 5 by 4. So this will be 12.5 by 4. 15 plus 3 points, kuch to aa raha hai? Yeah, 18 point this thing. Yes. Oh, you added 22.5 plus 20. Acha, acha, isliye. Okay, so Rishit saying, so one more thing, sometimes to find CF, we need to subtract, right? Wo subtract hoga when you're finding the more than type of this thing, cumulative. So we'll touch upon that later. And you will need to subtract if you're given a CF and you're converting it into your regular frequency.
Mom, you are on mute.
Yeah. Good. All of you are getting 18.125. Okay. So we'll do one more problem for median. Guys should get the hang of it. Okay, it's already 4:30 now. But I want you guys to do one more problem of median. And then chapter is not over. Ideally, I would want you guys to get some more practice. And there are some type of questions that I want to cover. So we'll see if we can get one more session, one more practice session. Like level 2, level 3, may there's some types of questions. Yeah.
We have a class.
Yes, someone had it out.
Yes, its frequency will be 4 or 24.
Frequency is 4. So CF जो है, that refers to the cumulative frequency of the preceding one, and F जो है, that refers to the frequency itself of the median class. So frequency is just the frequency and CF is the cumulative frequency. Okay. Go through it. We'll do one more problem in like a minute. Done. Okay. Cool. Sanat, ideally you should finish it, but I want to do one more problem of median and then we'll end the class after that. Okay. Just so you guys get the hang of it, so you guys get practice. We'll do one median wala problem. If I remember correctly, you should have it on level 2, level 3 mein. So the reason why, like, 14.2.6 jo hai, like I want you guys to do these problems also. So isliye we'll take one more practice session. But abhi, because you learned what is the median ka formula, let's learn to apply that also. Kidhar gaya? Level 2 mein hai. Missing frequency nahi. Mode and mean. See this. Oh, good. In this case, you don't have to convert it into a CF. You're given CF, but you will need to find the frequency, wo F wala value ke liye, and in order to find the lower limit, uske liye you need to convert it into a proper table. Actually, let's take a easier problem only. Let's do this. Look at 14.2.9. 100 surnames were randomly picked up from a local telephone directory, and frequency distribution of the number of letters, whatever frequency distribution table you've got. So you've got 1 to 4, number of surnames 6, 4 to 7, 30, 7 to 10, 40. This is the distribution. Determine the median number of letters in the surnames. And also find, let's ignore that for now. Mode B, you don't have to do it for now. Let's practice median iske liye. Okay.
Ma'am, we have more than type of graph as well, right?
Graph hai. We'll do that next.
No, as
session.
in for solving also we have it, right? We
Uh,
just did less.
Like formula ke liye, you just need to find out the less than type. But in case you need to draw the graph, for that you will require like the more than type.
Ma'am, because in our worksheet there was this question in which we had the class interval and we had the cumulative frequency instead of frequency.
अच्छा.
So how will we get
तो
that?
उसका बस उल्टा find out करना पड़ेगा. So
but how will we find?
How will you?
CF is given and not F.
Based on the table, right? Like it should be like you will get the hint if you don't have class intervals here. If you're given stuff like more than 1, you've got like 50 or 100, and then more than 4, you've got 94. If you're given values like that, then you can understand that it's a cumulative frequency. So that is why I wanted one more session so that you guys get to practice all these different types of problems. For now, do this problem, get used to finding the median CF, the median class, and then finding the median, and then we'll do all the other different types of problems. Like learn the formulae first, like learn all the basics first, all the direct type of questions. Then once you're perfect with that, then we'll look at the next level, next type of questions. Okay, so CF, so 4 less than 4, you've got 6, less than 7, calculate and do it. Murtaza has already sent in his answer. Wow. And it looks to be correct. Seems like it for sure. Maybe, maybe not. So this will be 36. This will be 76. This is going to be 76 plus 16. Mihika and Soumya have also sent in. Okay. So Soumya and Murtaza have gotten the same answer. Mika got a different answer, but they are all ranging around the same value only. Decimals में थोड़ा difference आया. Check it. Anyway, I'm also solving it here. To solve this, then be done. This will be 92, 96, 100. Pratham, no, that's like wildly different. So your median class, total 100 surnames है ना, your total is 100. So n by 2 मिल गया is 50. तो 50th surname किस interval में है?
7 to 10.
7 to 10. So your answer should lie in between 7 to 10. So this is your median class. Okay, Heth also got the answer. So Heth, Soumya and Murtaza have gotten the same answer. Ritu, quite close but different. Like you're off by 0.2, like 0.15 to be precise. So once we got n by 2, CF will be cumulative of the preceding. So it will be 36 in this case. And F will be frequency of the median class. So it has to be 40 in this case. L is of course 7 and H is equal to 3. So once we have all the values, formula mein dal dena. Avni, yes, Avni has gotten the same as Heth, Soumya and Murtaza. Shreya and Ayush have also gotten the same answer. So L is 7 plus n by 2. So 50 minus CF is 36 upon F is 40 into 3. So that is equal to 7 plus 50 minus 36 kitna hai? 14 by 40 into 3 will be 20, will be 7. 7 plus 21 by 20. Yeah, so I guess 8.05 is the correct answer. 7 plus 20 by 21 आना चाहिए. So 20, नहीं, हाँ. So it will be 1.0 something. 7 plus 1.05. हाँ, 100 हो गया तो 20 into 5 is 100. So 8.05 is the correct answer. Yes, Aradhya correct, Rudra correct. Rest of you, quick check. One, did you identify the correct median class? ये सही आया क्या? 7 to 10? Yes, Sanat here, gotten it. Good stuff. And then check all of these values. N by 250 आना चाहिए. CF should be 36. F should be 40. Mika use CF instead of F. इसलिए. Manasvi got it. Navya got it. Good. So these, once you identify the median class, so these values should be correct. 50 n by 2, CF 36, F 40, L should be 7, and H is of course 3. And if these values are also correct, then check your calculation. Plus ka minus. Yeah. So this whole chapter is 50% formula and 50% calculation only. Be it mean, median, mode, जो भी हो, calculation करना पड़ेगा. Yeah. Okay. Shardul, sure, you can leave. I'll be ending the session. Like, I just wanted you guys to do one problem on your own. So once you're done, you can end the session. Yeah. Cool. All right. So guys, any doubts? I know you guys have doubts, like you were asking questions about more than and graph related and all of that. वो तो करना पड़ेगा. So they are like completely not different, but topics other than what we have discussed so far. And we will do that in the next class again. I'll inform. I'll put it in the schedule to have one more this thing. But so far, yeah. And yeah, so if you guys are not feeling confident, or if you want to do some more, you can do it on your own. And in case you have any doubts, yes, you can message. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. You too. So I'll end the session
Thank you,
here.
ma'am.
Sure. No
Thank
problem.
you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Ma'am, bye,
You
ma'am.
too.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
You too, guys. Chalo. End the session.